Chat, thank you so much for coming out, joining in the chat. We're going to be here streaming. But before I get to tell you anything about what we're going to be doing, I just want to show you guys a little bit about who I am and my little journey as a man, as a person, my first things here. The place where I'm at right now is called Jefferson Park here in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Yeah, cameraman, show them around, show them around. So this place before didn't look like this now. There was, where the basketball court didn't look like that when I was a young bull. And just let's take a little walk. This place didn't really look like that when I was young. Right here where we're standing right now was like a little jungle gym. Kids would just climb up on it. I think I almost broke my arm on this place trying to impress some girls back in the day. You know how we be. There's a park over there. This playground was a little bit different too. There's some changes. But everybody starts with a journey. So again, if you're new into the stream, thank you for chatting in, tuning in. Tell your baby mama, tell your baby daddy, tell your auntie, tell whoever, your family, your cousin, your mama, whoever, your friend, your pastor, join into the stream. But today, what we're gonna do, as you can see on the title, I'm gonna go to one of my favorite barbers here in Altoona to get this lined up. I need this cut, It's St. Patty's too this weekend. So we already know what we're gonna be doing later on. Hopefully, maybe not. Maybe I just stay in the crib, who knows? But besides the point, we're gonna go to the barbershop right now. We're gonna be on our way. So this is kind of different for me because I've never done an IRL stream before. It's different than what I was expecting it to be. But we're gonna have a fun time. This place always hasn't, like I said before, this little neighborhood hasn't always looked like this. There's some changes, but some of it has stayed the same. But right now, Dennis and I are gonna get into the car. Hey, W cameraman, W cameraman, W cameraman, W cameraman. Safety first, folks. Safety first. Please, safety first all the time. All the time. Seatbelt on. Seatbelt on 24/7, chat. Again, if you're just logging into the stream, thank you very much for doing so. Hit that follow button, and if you can, hit that subscribe button as well. We're gonna have a good time today. Oh, what is he doing, bro? And you got your local, got your local man right there and stuff. So, Altoona, PA isn't the biggest town. It's not the smallest. It's simple, and that's kind of like how us Altoonians like to have it. Keep it simple. Just keep it very simple. If you're new, if you're not from Altoona, chat, one thing that we're really known for is this nasty pizza place. I don't even know where it is. I don't even know why someone made it, but there's a pizza place. It's called Altoona's Best or something like that. I've never had it. I grew up here. I'm from here. And I mean, if you want to try it, go for it, but it does not look deserving at all. But some people do like it. So if you're one of those people who like strange foods, go for it. I've never tried it. Chat. This right here is one of our busy roads in Altoona. It's called 6th Ave. This thing is pretty long. Pause. Pretty long. Street that I'm coming up to now is 7th Ave. It's 7th Ave. The barbershop is probably about like 10-15 minutes, wouldn't you say? It's over there by Holiday Bull. So, is anyone chatting?
Marion said Big Mark is outside.
Hey, Marion, thank you for chatting in, bro. Yeah, we outside today. I gotta get this cut, gotta get it cut. Hopefully my barber don't mess me up. I know he won't, but you know, he got it. Yeah, we gonna do something. Just keep reading the comments.
That's all.
Oh, we won?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
all.
Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I don't. Yo, you see this? Yo, try not get the drum, but you see that the gorilla on the back of that Jeep? That's kind of weird. But oh god, I'm over here dying. I need a drink of water. Whew, my mouth is parched from all this talking. So right up here, guys, is going to be our junior high and our high school. This young bull right here is blessed to have the high school that it is today. When I went there, it was built in like 1980, not even, probably like 1960.
Damn.
That John was old and raggedy. John was so old. On the right here is our little middle school, junior high, whatever you want to call it. On the left, this is one building of our high school now. This before was a football field. Something very similar we're gonna see down here, where these bleachers are. They just pretty much moved one football field to another. Actually, it's on the other side of the street. You can't see that right now, but yeah. Oh, these right here. I'm a big back. Listen, I'm a big back. Yo, if you like food, fast food, come to my man Sheets right here. One of the best gas stations in PA, and I would even say on the East Coast. One of my favorite places to stop. If when you come to Altoona, if you haven't been here, don't be overwhelmed by how many Sheets that you see. I think we have maybe about 6-7 Sheets in town. So yeah, so it's actually kind of cool story behind Sheets. The owner the person who actually made Sheets, I actually went to school with the kid's grandson, and the guy was a pretty cool guy. I got to meet him a few times. Sadly, he passed away a couple months ago. It was a big toll on the community here in Altoona. As I said before, Sheets is just the mastermind of gas stations here. It's the monopoly here. It's the biggest franchise that we have around here is gas stations. But we do have Rudders that's up and coming in the area. I think there's about 3 of them here. Yeah, and as you can tell, in Altoona, there's so many different things going on. This right here, this building right here, I think was called Mercy Hospital, something like that. Mercy Hospital. Oh, I didn't fucking. Oh, I need that. Hold on 1 second, chat. Yeah. Well, give me 1 second. Don't do what I just did. Never text and drive, even if you're at a stop sign. Please don't do that. That's very dangerous. I should have just not did that. Not good to be doing that kind of stuff. Is there more people chatting?
PBJ said Mark hugs.
PBJ? Who's PBJ?
PBJ 2Gs.
But
Matan said, yo, this bull got 70 dropped on him in 2K by a big man.
Hey, but listen, you keep bringing that up, but listen, and for chat who's wondering what this comment is about, I was playing 2K with my nephew a couple months ago, and yes, this big man did drop 70, but listen, I've never seen someone play like this before, right? If you play basketball, usually the person who gets a screen is the guards, right? No, these dudes was running this big man like Steph Curry does for the Warriors. This dude was running through double screens, triple screens, getting the ball, shooting the ball. So I had to, as a big man, I'm a 7'4", I ain't gonna lie. I be cheesing people. I'm sorry, but I just do it anyway. And literally, like, I don't understand why this dude was doing it, but then it worked, and I'm like, this is why you did it. But anyway, so that's the story behind that. But my nephew Mateus always brings this up all the time, talking about, oh, this dude dropped 70 points, but I had to run through 3 people just to get a block, just to get some defense. Like, and none of our teammates was helping out. So it was just like, I was on an island by myself. I was getting cooked, but that dude still can't beat me in ball in real life, though. So if you guys are on here and you guys play some video games, drop down below what video games you play. Like I said before, I play 2K, play some Minecraft here and there, play some Madden, play some Call of Duty. I actually started getting into Arc Raiders. Played it last night for the very first time. It's kind of fun. I want to get into it a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I think I almost dropped your phone. Yeah, it's hot. There's balls in this drone. This right here is one of our baseball fields for the high school, for Mansion. This is where the high school team plays. I don't really know how good this team really is. I haven't watched them play in a long time. And another thing, chat, don't run the red lights like I just did. I'm sorry. Don't do that. Don't do that, ever. Man, I'm not a good example right now. This right here, on the side of us, is Baker Elementary. What did James just say?
It's Gunblazer 98.
Gunblazer. All right, James. I forgot you was in there as Gunblazer, dude. Thank you, Gunblazer, for chatting in. Okay? I appreciate the stream.
He said you were setting a bad example, gang.
Who said that?
James.
James, you said it's a bad example all the time, but I ain't gonna put your business out like that to the media. Now we're about to pull up to a boulevard. Honestly, people like this is probably the road that people should avoid all the time here in Altoona. Like, if you're coming new to Altoona, don't take this road a lot. And I know it's impossible sometimes to not take it. But, people don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to drive on this road at all. Like, it's just completely different. Like, I've never met so many people. I've never seen or witnessed so many people, like, almost cause accidents on dumb things. Like, just on this road. Like, I think in the winter this past year, there was probably, like, 20 accidents in, like, 1 month. Like, especially when snow comes. Now, we all know the snow comes, we all change different, we all have, different things going on.
Just gotta follow.
Hey, I don't know who followed me, but appreciate you for following me. Thank you for doing that. I also will be doing continued IRL streams in the future. Look, we about to bust this right in the passing lane. Skirt. Maneuvering through traffic. Another thing you really got to do on this road is just maneuver traffic. Also, like I said before, this road is really impossible to not go on, but also it has all the attraction things. So if you're a shopper, if you're a grandmother, if you're a mom, whoever you are, you like shopping, this is a place where you want to be on this road. There's a couple plazas on the right of us. There's plazas on the left of us. There's Gourmet Buffet. Like I said, I'm a big bag. I know all the big bag food stops. Here coming up is Panda Express. I actually had Panda Express for the very first time back in October, and I love it now. My nephew first put me on, right? My other nephew, not Mateus, who's in the chat, but my other nephew put me on. It was kind of crazy because I've been here for so long, drove past this every single day, and I'm like, never in my life have I thought like, oh, this will be good, right? So like I was saying before, right here is Panda Express. We got a Burlington, we got a typical mall wash over there. Get your car washed. I need my car washed. Hey, for the big backs in chat, Denny's is open 24/7, right? It's a restaurant, but also if you want some entertainment, go there after 2 because you know all the drunk people be going and it'd be fun, be laughing. They don't know what they're doing. They're just having a fun time, but it'd be so much fun to go and watch them have fun. And everything. Right there, KFC, but I ain't gonna lie, I hate KFC. For me, KFC is just gross. If you're a black person, KFC is kind of disrespectful to our culture. They don't be doing it right. It tastes good sometimes, but it don't taste good. It's never consistent. That's one thing I don't like. I don't know. But that's about it on KFC. I mean, they cool peoples, but I don't really be messing with their chicken like that. All right, y'all. Now I'm gonna put my cameraman on the spot. So, cameraman, anything you want to ask me?
Gang, I got like questions. Man said you don't like KFC. Surprised.
I think if,
James said always gotta be talking about food.
hey, you know me. Food is my love language, yo. I told you I'm a big bag. I don't care what you gotta say.
Yo, why is man James trying to flame you right now?
I know, for no reason. Like, I want to cook him on live. Listen, I ain't gonna do all that. That's my young bull. That's my best friend. I ain't gonna cook him. You know. Yeah, this area right here, in particular, is by far the worst intersection that I've ever experienced in my entire life. It's not even that crazy. It don't look that crazy, but it just be the people who be at the intersection that make it crazy, y'all. Like, they don't know what they doing. You know, they're so distracted. You know, like, what was it? Last year, someone almost died here. Like, got into a car accident. Shorty almost died. Like, you know, prayers for her family and her. Hope she feels better. Hope she gets healed. But, like, this place is crazy. And, you know, I feel bad because, like, it wasn't her fault. She was just trying to drive. You know, she was just trying to be like one of us. Well, ooh. But for the people in the chat, okay, I want you guys to give me some hairstyle ideas, what I should do. I know my hair is not long, okay? I know my hair is not long, but I need something new. Try and change up, be a new me, you know, get something fresh. So let me know what you guys want me to get a hairstyle with. I'll tell my barber when I get in there. We're gonna be in there here soon.
200 0812. Bad example being said again by Mark Huggs.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, we had a red light, so like we
Green.
stopped. Now it's green. Yo, I remember like as a kid, like in school, we would always play red light, green light. Like, I don't know if people still do that now, but it's so funny. I was just thinking about that. Like, red light, green light. Like, who just plays that? Like, we was stupid as a young boy. Alright, y'all. Now we pulling up to the shop. We're gonna be there soon. Maybe like not even a minute, chat. Man, I got a funny story about this place. This place is called Eaton Park. Alright. This place is called Eaton Park. So, but that's for another day, you know. We here. I'm gonna wait for my barber to reach back to me.
Zero 0812.
1, 2.
2
Wait. Tell me from the beginning. I'm a little slow, chat.
200 812.
Is anybody talking?
Cammy said Denny's is gross, bruh.
Bro, Denny's is gross? Nah, you gotta get the Graham Slam. I think you just had a bad Denny's experience. Like, honestly. Because Denny's, that joint just be clapping. Like, I don't know. It'd just be fire. All right, yo. Hold on. Dude, it's hot. It's so hot.
Breath fogging up on my ear.
I know, bro. Got that stink breath. Psych. Had to brush my teeth today.
James said
Hopefully,
and all that.
hopefully y'all in the chat. I know it's almost 1 o'clock, but if you haven't got out of bed yet, make sure you go brush your teeth, go brush your gums. You know, go wash your hair. Go wash your face if you have to. Do whatever, but if it's almost 1 o'clock and you haven't got out of bed yet, you haven't brushed your teeth, you gotta do something. You gotta do something. Bro, it's like crazy. Like, keep reading me off the chat.
That's the last thing they said.
Okay.
This man James trying to fry you.
I kind of figured. Yeah. How am I gonna do that? Oh, I can do this. Oh, PBJ Pascal, thank you, bro. I haven't seen you in forever. Hope everything is good. I know your football season probably went really well. I think you guys are in the not basketball, almost done with wrestling. Hold on, I'm gonna call this dude real quick on Snapchat. I know it's kind of corny, but. Dang, yo, don't you hate when people don't answer you?
Man getting fanned right now.
Huh?
He's getting fanned right now.
Right. Hey, yo. Oh, hey, are you outside? Can I come in? All right, yo. All right, chat. The barber said, give me about 5 minutes. All right, so we got some time to kill. So, like I was talking about this Eden Park store, I'm gonna tell y'all about this Eden Park store, okay? So, I was in youth group, and if you don't know what youth group is, it's usually where you go learn about God and Jesus and stuff like that. And so, the youth pastor, a couple of leaders came out with us, and some of my friends came out, and we was having a good time. It was a good message, good night at youth group. I think we did some minute to win it games. I think, yeah, that was the night I lost. I'm pretty sure I lost a minute to win a game to somebody. But it's okay. We take losses in everyday life. But it's how we come back from those losses is how what really matters. But, and during this time, jeez, I need some water, bro. I need to start drinking more water. And so we get to Eden Park, we're having a good time, chilling, vibing like always, you know, having a good time, just laughing. What else we're doing? We're telling stories about like how we grew up, and people are saying like, you know, I didn't grow up with no food in the fridge and you know, on food stamps and stuff like that. Which is honestly, if you live on that stuff, it's okay. You know, you had past like that, it's okay. You know, I started talking about how my dad was never there. Honestly, true story, yo. My dad told me one day that he was going to go get some milk, and he never came back. That's not made up. That's honestly the real truth. Dude told me he was going to get some milk and never came back. I haven't seen that dude since. I was like 5, so about 22 years ago. Right. And so we're here, and we're getting ready to leave, and the waitress comes up, and I'm stupid, you know, I'm being stupid, young Mark, and I start trying to flirt with the waitress, and I ain't getting no kind of play. I ain't getting no kind of action. She ain't trying to buzz. She ain't trying to give me her number. She ain't trying to give me her Snapchat, no Instagram, no social, no nothing, right? So, but also, I knew that I didn't have no money. So I told my youth pastor, I said, yeah, I'll go. Before we even left, I remember telling him this. Yo, I don't have any money, but I'll slide if someone can pay for me. I'll pay y'all back. But he thought that I said that I'll pay for myself. I'll just pay you back or something. I don't know. It was just weird communication on that end. And so she comes and she gives us, you know, the receipt. And I'm like, bro, I can't pay this. I don't got no money. So I left. I walked outside, and I swear to God, I tried to fake this cramp. Yo, I walked out the door fit with a fake cramp. John wasn't even real. I was just trying to get an excuse so I could leave. But what failed was I didn't have my own will. I didn't have my own car. And so the funny thing about this whole story is I had to wait in my friend's car, but my friend was still inside, right? So I'm like faking this injury, whatever. Everybody come outside. Everyone's laughing. My youth pastor comes out. At this point, he's like trying not to laugh, but he's also like, he's trying not to be angry too. So it's like, but you could tell, you know when someone's angry. And like, I could tell he was angry about it. So he's like, Marcus, you gotta go back in there and pay the tab. I was like, I can't, man. I can't, man. I got this cramp. But everybody knows I'm faking it, just like by my reaction. Like when I got in the car, I was perfectly fine. When I was walking outside, I was cramped up, walking all slow, all stiff, you know. And so he comes back inside, pays the receipt, and like ever since then, everybody talks about this story. Everybody who was there talks about the story even to this day. And it's just like one of those memories when I was younger, like I will always remember, because it was like, it wasn't life-changing, but it was something like so funny and like so out of pocket. Not really out of pocket, but just like out the norm, where you just think that like that does not happen. Like you don't hear about those kind of stories anywhere else, but that story. So that's my Eden Park story. So if you're ever thinking about going to Eden Park, also I would suggest, if you think about trying to do the cramp idea, trying to get away from paying a bill, trying to dine and dash, make sure you do everything. You figure the whole plan out before you do that. Because my plan was good. It was smooth because everybody was believing it until I got into the car and I had to wait for bro to come outside to take me home. That was where I messed up in that whole plan, that whole story, that whole thing.
Two 00812.
12. At this time, everybody gonna know your password.
Simplest password ever.
Anyone comment yet?
No. Bro, it be bouncing, bro. It be bouncing to like 8 to 6 to 2 to 5. It be bouncing.
Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Oh, yeah, guys. I don't know why there's ads on here. This is honestly really weird. I forgot to take the ads off.
L streamer.
I know. I'm sorry, chat. Very sorry. All right, yo. We out of here. About to go get this cut.
Oh shit.
Oops, my fault. Alright, guys. So, I don't know really what hairstyle I want to get. I usually just get a fade. A 2 on the top. That's my go-to. But today I'm feeling kind of scary. But today what's going to happen is I'm going to allow y'all to pick my haircut. Okay? I'm going to allow you guys to pick my haircut. Alright, don't do me crazy because this is a crazy weekend. This is St. Patty's. I might be out here trying to find my wife, my future partner or whatever. There he is right there. What's up, yo? What's up, gang? What's up, Brody? How you doing? Good. Alright, guys, this is my boy Trent, my barber.
How you doing?
Knew him for a while.
Got to get a boozy haircut.
Hey, spot.
Yep. All right, chat. This is his barbershop. This is his spot. Give a little tour to the drum. So listen. So if you're ever in Altoona, okay, I'm telling you, this is the best place to come. Literally. You're gonna see why today. I'm gonna show you why. Actually, Trent's really gonna show you
So I'm gonna show
what
you.
he's about to do.
You
Okay.
sit down, bro. Close this real quick.
But Trent always got the hoops on, good vibes going all the time.
I'll wrap this around
Oh, I forgot about the Wheaties. He got the Wheaties.
Oh yeah, you already know. The vintage vibes, man.
All right, Trent, what you been up to today, bro?
Man, nothing. Just normal day, just cutting, bro.
Cutting, okay.
Yeah, you know.
How many people have you cut so far?
Like 3 or 4.
Okay.
You know, I still got a whole day. I'm gonna probably be here till like 8, 9. You know, I come in at like 9:30, clean up. You know, get everything ready for everybody. That's my normal day. I mean, I just get the cutting, bro.
If you need to, then if you can sit down, bro.
Cameraman, don't sit down, brother.
Hey, I
Okay,
told you he's a
alright,
W cameraman. Let's get it.
Y'all like the little
Yeah.
setup too, man.
Appreciate you.
You gonna do the normal, what we normally do?
We gonna wait a little bit.
Okay.
I think chat is gonna
Okay.
say something in the chat.
That's fine.
No.
Low taper fade, twin.
Low taper fade.
You already know, I'd have been hearing that all the time, bro. I can't even tell you how many times I'd have did that cut.
Yeah. Yep.
Let me just
Any-
set up everything.
Anybody else comment or anything?
No.
Yeah. So there's trend stuff.
I'm gonna just
Hey,
throw
Trent, you
this
wanna tell the
in.
chat what you doing over there?
And just cleaning up my station, you know. Organizing. If you're not organized, you're gonna be disorganized, so cleaning up everything. You know, I had to let y'all in, so
Yeah.
do this. Go this way.
So funny thing though, chat. So I think it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I actually was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna try to do a hobby. I'm gonna try to become a barber, right? But what I want to tell you guys is people just think, oh, I could just pick up some clippers and cut. But once you try it on somebody and you don't do like it's not something you can just pick up. Like it's just one of those arts. And I mean, Trent could probably tell y'all.
It's definitely something that you gotta have, like, you know, it's definitely a process, like, yeah, I know it seems fun, you're like, oh, all right, da-da-da, but there's definitely a lot of skill work that it goes into, you know, you gotta be personable, you gotta be, you know, like, you gotta kind of have that art that on your mind, you know what I'm saying, like, there's a lot of things that go into being a barber, you know, but once you get it down, it's definitely fun. You can vibe out. You can, you know, talk to your clients. You know, they'll trust you. And so that's kind of what I built. You know, like it's been a long time, bro. I've been cutting hair for 8 years now. I started in 2016 cutting my own hair, and then I kind of was like, you know what? This is something I like. This is something I love. My family supported me and was like, hey, you know, if you want to go to school, go to school. I went to school. I did like a 9 to 10 month program, you know, out in Huntington. And then I got into a shop and started cutting. And then I started doing house calls. And that's really where a lot of stuff took off, you know. I had to work another job just to kind of just support myself as well, you know. So I, in between getting clients and stuff like that, but now, you know, you kind of see what I'm doing, and then all the money and everything that went into the business, and everybody supporting me for real. So, you know.
But hey, listen, guys. So
It's
as you
definitely-
can tell, right? Trent started, you know, just cutting people's hair. If you want to do dreams, just start small. You don't gotta start big. Just start small.
Definitely, bro.
And look at this, from his little grind that he had going,
Yeah.
you know, cutting one person's hair to now, like this is big. He's living his dream. So, you know, that could be you guys someday. Whatever you guys want to be, barbers,
I remember
doctors.
cutting his hair too at his crib, bro.
Yep. So everybody, I'm telling you, everybody here now too gets their hair cut by Trent, bro. It's crazy. Like everybody loves Trent.
Yeah.
You know, I've known Trent for majority of my life. Way too long.
Hooping,
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 funny
hanging
stories.
out, you know what I'm saying? Like we all got that same friend group that's,
Yep.
you know, still to this day, they like, yo, let's go hoop, or, you know what I'm saying? We'll, you know, in the summertime, we'll go do that, bro. Either Booker or Jefferson, or, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, we were just at Jefferson on the stream.
And that's kind of how I got a lot of my clients, bro. They, oh, I know you from hooping, bro. I didn't know you cut. Da, da, da. Like,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's my, you know. So then they see my work, or they see somebody I hoop that
Right.
on the court, like, oh, did he cut your hair? All right, cool. I'm about to tap in with him, you know. So, wow, it's a crazy dream, really.
Yep. It's crazy. Is there any more people who said anything about different styles?
Looks like you about to get that taper fade, gang.
Taper fade? All right. We gotta give them what they want. Give them the taper fade,
Okay.
T.
All right, I got you. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
All right, what I'll do is I'll probably just, I'm gonna go with the wave.
All right, bet.
We'll throw some stuff in your hair,
Yep.
I'll line your beard up.
Hey,
Yo, you gotta follow. Only up, JC.
appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
I'll get everything in the wave pattern.
Hey.
Low taper fade? Is that what we're doing?
Is that what they want?
Mm-hmm.
A low taper.
Okay,
All right.
low taper. You might be coming back in a little bit because I know your hair be growing crazy.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. That's a good problem to have, though.
That is a really good problem to have.
Only up, JC said, looking good, Mark.
I don't even
We're looking good, Hugs.
appreciate you. I trying to think who you are, and I'm sorry I can't put a face to who you are. But thank you. Hit that follow button if you haven't. Hit that subscribe button because there's gonna be more IRL streams, more streams coming in the future. So please, thank you for coming into the stream. Tell your friends, tell your cousins, tell the girl that you're in a situationship with, tell the boy that you're in a situationship with, and whatever you're in. Tell them to put it on your Snapchat, your social media. There's gonna be a lot of fun. So please tap in, continue tapping in.
Brush it down.
And so one thing, guys, before I was even doing this stream, even thought about it, I asked Trenton a couple questions to ask me while we sit here and while he cuts my hair. We're gonna do like an interview thing and stuff. So Trenton, I'm gonna ask you, what was the first question you want to ask me, man?
The first question was, what's the toughest thing you went through? And if you had to do it again, how would you proceed? Like, would you do the same thing, or would you do what would you do different?
I'll say two. I think the first one I would say, for some of you guys who are watching the stream right now, probably don't know this, but I actually left Altoona to go to college in Canada. And if you don't know, Canada's another country. And so I left my support system here, my family here, and I just went solo up there. I was by myself, had to meet new friends. Yeah, they spoke English. Some of them spoke French, but it was just a different culture change. So it took me about maybe a whole semester just to get comfortable on campus. Also, too, I don't want to get into this, but it was the truth. I was the only minority on campus, so anything dealing with racism or anything like that, people would just come and ask for my input. So that just gave me a lot of weight to carry on my shoulders that I didn't really know at the time. And so to do something differently, I think the one thing that I would have done better was I think I would have took the year off, took the gap year off more seriously to save up more money. Because yeah, as Americans, our money is way more than Canadian dollars. But there's times, you're a college student, you want to go and explore something, you want to go try new places out. You're in a whole new country. They have different foods that you like or whatever, different things. And so that was one thing that I always had issues with, where I couldn't always go have fun with my friends because I didn't have the money for it. And then the next thing that was really challenging actually happened these last couple months. So I actually moved back to Altoona. I was actually living in Northeast PA, which is about 10 to 20 minutes away from Erie, PA. And I was working a really good job. Felt like I was making an impact in the community up there, what I was doing. And and I, had a good support system up there. Started dating this girl as well, and just felt like, I kind of felt like the man on the mountain. Like I was the top of the leaderboard. Like I was that guy. Like nobody can tell me what to do. Like I was just living life. And then I came back to Altoona, my hometown, and it was different. I also stopped working with teens. I used to work with teenagers a lot, and that was a complete career change. That was different for myself. Now you gotta know, I did this for 10 years. So changing that changing that is like insane. Just to, a lot of people don't know how crazy change can be, but yeah, it was different for me in a lot of ways. I came back, started working at Amazon, and I'm not even gonna get into that because they were reckless over there. But yeah, that was different. So that was a difficult time. I started losing a passion for the things I used to do a lot in those 10 years. And I think just one thing that I would change, a couple of things that I would change is to have a better plan when I came back. Kind of didn't have a plan when I came back. And so that was just coming here. I don't want to really say this, but this is the only thing I can think about, just freeballing it, just like not having no plan, no structure, no whatever, and just coming back. And if I would change that, I would have a plan set in place. I know one thing that I wanted to do was be with my mom. One of the reasons why I came back was because my mom's health was declining. And so I wanted to be here for her.
Yeah.
And so for me that was more important than anything. That was my top priority.
Yeah.
Why I came back. So that was really cool for me. But yeah, just having that plan. I think everybody needs a plan in life, so.
I would say the next question would be, where you see yourself in 10 years?
Well, in 10 years, I will be 37. So I know a lot of people on here that's really old, and I get that. But also, I think in the next 10 years, I want my own crib, but I want to live like in Florida or like South Carolina or California. I want to get away from PA. Or maybe go back to Canada. Who knows? Hopefully by then, have my own family, have a wife, either have a kid or two.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah, and I think 10 years, that's a good plan, but also like just be debt free of college. Like college isn't free, I wish it was, and like it is in some other countries, but us Americans, we have a lot of good things, but that's one thing we don't got is free college. So yeah, I think that's it for that one.
What about any dreams? What type of dreams? What you gonna be living out dreams? You gonna be?
Yeah. So my dream is right now I'm actually getting into the medical field.
Okay.
And so I actually started a CNA program here in a couple weeks, next month.
Dope.
And then I really want to work my way up to be an RN. And I got in touch with this agency, which is actually really cool. So wherever, let's say when I'm working at a place that's $20 an hour. So if I gotta leave, that's more than 30 minutes. It doesn't matter where it is. For an example, I'm gonna use Altoona and State College, for example. So if I go up and work at State College, that hourly rate would be double. So if I was working a 20-hour shift here in Altoona, because I had to go to State College, it would be now 40. So I want to get into an RN and actually be a nurse practitioner and stuff like that. So that's my new career change and stuff. Low key change. Why?
Yeah.
I think really just, it's going to be really personal, but it's okay. My mom got diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer a couple months ago, and being able to be in the medical field where people are sick every day and they don't have any hope, and they could be on their last, it could be on their last day on this earth. And so I just remember how my mom felt with a lot of good nurses that took care of her, and I really respect that and stuff. So I think people forget how hard it is to be in the nursing field. I mean, I'm not in there, but I have relatives and I have friends and family. I have friends and family who are in that field. And low key, I know I always wanted to do this too. Is I've always wanted to be a coach in football.
Okay.
I love the game of football. I think I want to do that as a hobby. Well, not really a hobby, but like probably like a seasonal job too.
Yeah.
You know. And because you think about it, like people think, oh, all you do is go to practice, but people aren't really thinking is you gotta watch film on your opponent. You gotta watch their tendencies. You know, what are they good at, what are they not good at.
Yeah.
What defenses they're in, what kind of offense they run.
Right.
You know, just stuff like that, and that takes time. And so I've always loved football, but I always wanted to be a coach somewhere. Not a head coach, because a head coach, they got a lot of responsibilities. I ain't trying to have all that responsibility. But some kind of like coordinator.
Okay.
I mean, I'd love to be a defense coordinator someday. So if you're a coach on here, or you know a coach, tell them to hit me up. We're going to run the defense, go crazy.
Now, speaking of coaching, all right, so we're going to talk about coaching for a second.
All right, bet.
Like, what about the impact on adults, kids? Like, who's
Probably
coaching here?
either high school or middle school.
Okay, so what type of impact would you want to leave? Now, we're gonna get into my next question. That's pretty much my next question. Like, when you die,
Yeah.
what type of legacy or impact do you want to have? What do you want people to say about you? Be like, yo, Mark, bro, like before he passed away, like he left this type of impact on me.
Yeah. I think the impact that I would want to have people to remember me by is how I showed them love. Love and like how I respected them, how I was always there for them. Like, because I know what it's like. I mean, everybody struggles with mental health, but I know what it's like to have people who you feel like you can't talk to.
Yeah.
And then there's times where you feel like you can talk to them. And I know, you know, even my own coaches, I think a lot of people don't know how much impact coaches have in people's lives.
Right.
Because those coaches just because you graduated to the next level or you stopped playing that sport, some coaches actually still care for you.
Right.
And sometimes even, you know, could be father figures in your life. And some of my coaches were father figures for me. So, so I kind of want to do the same thing for the next generation in that aspect.
Okay. So we saying positive. We're gonna say a positive.
Yeah.
Influence.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
And I think too, like, and I think this is gonna be a crazy thing to say, but I think nowadays people, like young men, don't want to show emotion, and it's okay to cry. It's okay to, you know, sit there and be in your stuff. Just be in the crap, you know, of life, and it's okay to just sit in it and dwell in it, and because that's how we get stronger. That's how we grow as, you know, as people. And you know, if we just had it easy, and what are we gonna do when the challenges actually do arise? How are we gonna come back from that?
Right.
And so, like, I want to teach these young men and even young women, you know, life is gonna hit you in so many different ways, but it's the way you bounce back. It's the way you bounce back from it. It's the way you come from it. It's the way, you know, you change your circle, you know.
Right.
And that's another thing that I'm learning is, like, in these last months, man, I've taken some falls, yo. Like, I failed in so many different ways. Like, you know, anger, you know, pride, you know, jealousy, all of that has just fell in the case of these last couple months. And so, I mean, as I say that right now, I'm actually talking to myself when I answer that question.
Okay. I love that answer, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Appreciate you.
So there's multiple times where I done felt like that, bro, where, you know, you got everybody telling you no, and you gotta be the one that's telling, you know, everybody yes. No, this is gonna work out.
Right.
You know, yeah, they might not see it, but
Yeah. And I think
definitely a deep conversation for sure.
Right. And I think too, the thing that, and I think onto your point is, like, everybody wants to be like, oh, this is another thing that gets me too. And don't lie, I'm not gonna lie, I love Jesus and all this, and I love praying to God, but
Right.
you know, sometimes there's times in your life where you're not trying to hear yo, just go pray to God, like, or give it to God. I want someone to tell me like what's going on, or you know, whatever. But sometimes God is actually the only answer that you can go on. That's the only person you can rely on. So, but it's just crazy, like how many times where I want to go talk to someone and be like, yo, go give that to God. I'm like, no, bro, I don't want to do that right now. Like, talk to me.
He wasn't trying to hear that.
I wasn't trying to hear that, you know. And sometimes that's just me being stubborn, which I really am, very, very stubborn person. I don't know how to let go of things and everything. So Dennis, what's the chat saying?
I'll take it from the top. Derek said, "What's up?" JC said, "How much you paying a cameraman?" Cameraman must be doing this shit for charity.
Who said that, JC?
JPP. JPP 46.
Oh, you gonna have to pay the cameraman, bro.
Sounds like it. Maybe some food, some money, whatever.
Gang said you already like 40.
Who said that?
Money and put on my mind 22.
Okay.
Cameraman, make sure the funds on D&D. My man Los gonna be a nurse before you. JC said that. Give you 100 subs if you go bald.
You know what? You ready, dog? You ready?
Dance for a donation.
Thanks for a donation. Yo, chat is going crazy. Y'all funny, bro. Y'all funny. Nah, but that, I don't know. That might be the next challenge. Might have to go bald for 100 subs. Who knows?
Hey man, we could do it.
Might be a good next idea. I want to grow my hair out first before I do that one, because it's already close to being bald. So it's not really a change.
Yeah.
Let me get a little afro going. That feels good.
My paycheck is food.
What happened?
What did chat say?
He said that his paycheck is food.
Paycheck is food is crazy.
Who is money input on my Mon 22? Cameraman sounds scared.
Well, anybody who's new to the stream, thank you for tuning in. As you can see, I'm getting my hair cut right now. Trent's getting me right. We're doing a low taper fade right now. And honestly, I actually forget this technique. So Trent, why are you doing this technique?
Why? To lay the hair down, you know, it's a little bit more manageable when you got heat, you know, sharper edges, you know, just more tameable, like, you know. And that's just hot towel, you know.
Yeah.
You see some certain people like on wherever, Instagram or whatever, just, you know, just certain things that I was taught, you know, in barber school. Just give you a little, you know, edge on the competition or whatever the case may be. Just fine tuning the details. You know, as a barber, it's all about the details, you know.
Yeah.
First thing somebody's gonna see is if you got a crispy edge up, or, you know,
Right.
whatever the case may be. You know, they're gonna notice certain things are out of place or whatever. And so you want to make sure that every hair is taken care of in the right spot. That's just really all it is. It just comes down to fine tuning and fine detailing your cut.
Okay.
And there's just little certain things that, you know, can help you do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really just it, man.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I tried being a barber. I felt miserably at it. But if you try and be a barber, stick with it, because
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, the journey. I fell in love with the journey. That was for me, bro. Like, I know a lot of people are like, man, I want to be the next so and so. Well, you gotta fall in love with the journey, because realistically, you know, the end goal was dope, you know, but at the same time, like, you gotta have that appreciation, like, for what you had to go through. Like I said, you know, I've been doing this for a little bit, and it was a long journey. I never thought that I would be here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had something in my mind that, when you dream of something, you're like, oh, this is, you're not sure how it's actually gonna work, pan out until you see the final thing. You're like, dang, I didn't even know if this was actually gonna work. But you kind of got to talk yourself into a little bit of like delusion a little bit when it comes to like your dreams.
Yeah. And I think if you weren't a barber, what would you go into? Like, what would your new career be?
Oh man, I do not know. It would have to be something with helping people, bro, because the real reason I got into becoming a barber was necessity and like survival, because in Altoona at the time there wasn't a lot of consistent barbers, who listened. So just having that feeling of just having a fresh cut, bro, that can, I don't know, bro, it can change your life almost. Like, you can go out and get a new opportunity just off the fresh haircut, bro.
You're not wrong.
Just having that confidence, bro, like, and confidence is everything in life, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have that confidence to take that final shot, bro. Like, whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, So I don't know. It would probably be helping somebody, helping people, because realistically, that's what I do. Like, I help people feel their best. It's crazy. Sometimes somebody like, I just went to New York, for a vacation, and the people that are hitting me up talking about, bro, I need you. When are you getting in, bro?
Yeah, that could be, Ooh, my fault, man. But I dropped the phone. Appreciate you. Yeah, but that's the crazy thing is too, because like you have people who rely on you for a need, a necessity that they need, right? But also I want to piggyback off the confidence. I mean, as a guy, I can only speak on, bro, when I get a haircut, bro, I feel like I can take over the world. Like, there's been so many, like, I'm gonna be goofy here, but like, I'm gonna be really honest. Like, I feel like the times where I pulled the baddest women that I've ever pulled, it was right after a fresh haircut, like straight, fresh, either like a day or two after. I feel like I pulled the baddest women, shorties ever, like in the function, whatever, like,
They
like,
said dead.
like for real, like, a fresh cut can really change a man's life, like.
It definitely really can.
Like, you can go, let's say 5 months without a haircut, and you going through like a depression or like a sad time in your life, and you get that fresh cut, and then like you were saying, opportunities come, or like, you meet that shorty that you go to a coffee shop or whatever it is, and that girl just changes your whole life. Like, it's different, Like, a haircut can be a complete ego boost, a confidence boost. It's like it's kind of like when you live. Like when winter is like all year, not all year round, but like for like 2 months out the year straight, and it's just been nasty weather after nasty weather, and then the first day of sun comes, it's like,
I'm gonna kick that back.
All right, man. Ooh. But
there you go.
all right, man. But it's just crazy, like how much a new fresh haircut can do. But I know I needed a haircut because this weekend, St. Patty's.
Okay. So you're gonna go do stuff, or
I don't even know
got
yet.
some plans, or
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just keep it local. Maybe go up to State College. Maybe go to Pitt. I don't really know what the plans is in State for the night.
You going network, or what you gonna do?
I might go Shark It. It's like, nah, I'm messing with y'all. I'm messing with y'all. I'm messing with y'all for real. But I don't know yet.
Okay.
My plans.
You got big nostrils.
Who said that?
You got big.
Big nostrils is crazy.
Right.
That
Coming
is
at me
crazy,
for
man.
no reason.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
what's
crazy,
up with
man.
y'all? No, I love it though. You got any of St. Patty's plans?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, not really, bro. You know me, the grind never stops, man. I
Right.
really don't do much, man. I'm a hermit, bro. I just like to go home after I'm done working and kind of just regroup and just think about the day.
Yeah.
See what went right. See what I could have worked on, and I'm always trying to be mindful of what I'm out here doing, you know.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm someone who like before I lay my eyes, like before I let my eyes go to like close my eyes,
Mm-hmm.
like I feel like I just replay the day. Like what could I do? Could have done better than this? What could I like
Yep.
not do? And so like I wake up the next day and I'm like, yo, I want to be better. You know,
Yeah, you know, some people don't always think about that, bro.
like it's not even like big things. Like I'm talking about little things. Like
Yeah, no, for
even
sure.
simple things. Like yo, I mean, I missed that wrong turn. If I would have made this better turn, like on my destination, I could have got there 5 minutes sooner.
Okay. Definitely good mentality to have.
Yeah, I mean, once you hit like, I mean, the bottom, like you feel like you're at the bottom, you got to figure out a way to like try to get back to the top where you were, and like that's just what I'm doing right now. Is trying to just get like back to my own self, like, but be better though because I've evolved over the last couple months. You know.
Work. Sounds like it, bro. Like I didn't know you was going through all that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, life happens. Life happens.
Definitely does.
It definitely, yeah. You're not wrong. It definitely happens, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you just gotta work a little bit different to be better, and
Yeah.
like prepare yourself for the future. Cause I feel like I would feel like myself. I failed myself if when I'm 35 or like 45 and I'm still have the same mindset as I did at 27.
Okay.
Like that would be like, I feel like yo, what did I just waste? Like just having that self-awareness, like has been like beneficial in my like growth over these last couple months.
That's it. I got a couple years on you, so my mind. But realistically, bro, I always thought about things very deeply. So, like, I always had that type of mindset. So,
Right.
like, but it definitely does hit you though when you get a little older. You know, you're on that cusp of 30. Like, you're like, man, what am I gonna do? Like, what am I doing with myself?
Right. Yo, I feel like a vet, dude. Like when you think
You're
about
not 30, right? Like,
No.
you're not even close, right?
I'm 27, but
Okay, well, I mean, you're a little close.
close, but we close, you know.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it's definitely, yeah. Because when you think about sports, like most people in their primes are done after 30. Like, so
Yeah, not everybody got that LeBron in them, you know what I'm saying?
right. King James.
Let me sit you up. Put that hair on a little bit. See what I did?
Hey, cameraman, what's the phone? What's the percentage at?
Huh?
Yeah.
$39.
All right. We still got time to stream.
Still got a little bit of time.
Yep.
And you go for an hour.
I don't know.
I
About
know you probably told me before, but what made you get into streaming? Like,
One thing that got me into streaming was actually my two boys back in Erie. They were doing it,
okay.
and but I always wanted to like be funny and just be goofy, like off,
Okay.
like on camera or whatever. Because I feel like I'm just a goofy person in general, and so like it was like, oh, I'm gonna brighten someone's day. That's what the real idea was.
Okay.
How can I brighten someone's day? But then it was like, it was really fun because I used to just stream video, like gaming streams. But now, like this is my first ever IRL stream, so it's like a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also, the one thing that I love about it is like the people that you get to encounter, but also like just mind blowing. Like there's one time I was on a stream. And I met this guy from Brazil, and actually to this day I still got him on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Like he talks to me like every single day. We got like almost like a 300-day streak, and I don't even know why, but on the stream that he was watching, I was talking about suicide and like motivational stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and like apparently like he really needed that, and mind you, I don't know this dude. He lives in Brazil. Like, we talk every single day. And like from there, I was like, dude, this is crazy because I'm meeting people from all over the world who don't even know me, but they're just clicking on my stream on Twitch or whatever platform I'm streaming on, and they're like, oh, boom. So they're connected with me. So it's like really cool because you feel like you get to know people, but also like you get to change people's lives. Because like I feel like, I mean, it was definitely a God moment that the dude had to tap into that stream, and when he tapped into it, when he logged in and joined it, it was like 45 minutes, and then I started talking about like all that motivational stuff.
Okay.
So the dude was in there for about 45 minutes before anything else, and that was like, for me, that was like insane, because you know, like that's why you do certain things, is to help people change their life, and that's just really like beneficial for me. So.
Right.
And sometimes it's fun. You get to, you know, eventually I want to do bigger streams and, you know, do big things like, you know, the big streamers that we have today, like Castanet and I Show Speed.
So idols.
Yeah.
Those are your idols.
Yep.
Okay.
But also, like, there's this one, I think it's Yes Theory, and it's a group that travels around the world, and they like go to all these different countries. And it's a weird thing that I have, but I don't understand it, is I can understand, like if someone came in here and was speaking a different language, I can understand what they're saying, but I can't tell them what they just said. Right? And so that's just like I would love to do that. Like I would love to go to Pakistan or like some other country, like especially where people say, oh, it's really dangerous, and like prove them wrong, like, oh, this isn't really dangerous, you know. You just listen to the media, what the media says.
Okay. So it's like you're like, all right, your perception of what's going on.
Right.
Let me actually show you.
Right.
You know what they say though. A lot of people fear what they don't know. So.
And like the crazy thing too about like streaming, what it can do for a lot of people is, like I said before, it can help them, but also it can give them like a better. It can give them like a better like perspective and like, you know, experiences that they never were able to have. Like you can watch someone have that experience and you feel like you're a part of that experience with them.
No, for sure.
Like.
Yeah, definitely. Like the meta glasses and all that. They're just all giving everybody experiences they never seen. You know, you can upload it on TikTok and
boom.
Now you can see.
Like, oh, you know, or like the 5 wonders of the world. Like, you know, I've only been to 2 of them, but like at the end of the day, it's like, bro, like that place is beautiful. Like, wow, like I feel like I've seen this place before. You feel like you've been there because you watch someone do it on stream, and so.
What spots are those? Like,
what, the 5 wonders?
Yeah. Just for people who don't know.
Oh yeah. So I know the one is the Great Wall of China.
Okay.
Dang, you just put me on the spot. I know the Great Wall of China. The John in Peru. Oh my goodness, I'm having a brain fart right now.
That's fine.
But I know there's the one in Peru. The pyramids. And I can't remember the 2 other ones. I gotta do my research on those. But honestly, I can't remember all 5 of those. But it's just like. It's awesome to see that.
We're gonna talk about that next time.
Yeah. Right.
Like, yo, chat.
Yo, did you see Did he do his research? Did he do his research?
Right. Oh, I feel that. That's something I want to do. You know, when everything's all said and done, like go travel the world a little bit. You know. Kind of just get out of our small town in Altoona, you know?
Yeah. Hey, what's the bad?
I know a lot of people talk bad about Altoona, but, you know, Altoona gave me my start, bro. There's a lot of people that supported me and still supporting me, you know, like yourself and, you know, others.
Right.
So
always gonna give back to the community, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like just the other day, I was watching Speed.
Yeah.
And he traveled like all other countries in Africa. And
almost done.
And like, it was just like we're always traveling everywhere, and you feel like you're part of the culture. And it was just like bro, what? Like that's crazy. Like they do stuff over there that I was like, what? And even there, like this dude who there's a guy who actually like watches Speed and dressed up as Speed and actually was like, people actually thought he was the real Speed for a second. So it was crazy.
Okay.
Ooh. So you got anybody for March Madness?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I know Duke's been on a roll, so. But realistically, nah, I don't got any. How about you?
I don't even know really who was in it. I haven't really watched a lot of college ball.
Yeah.
But I like underdogs. I like watching
Okay,
underdogs.
yeah.
I like watching underdogs take it.
No, I feel that.
Like those teams that like those crazy
Upset teams,
upset
yeah.
teams that
Yeah.
like you're like, dang, can't like Kentucky was nice, but then you just got taken out by like this like
The small
school that no one knows about.
Right.
So it's like I want to see that happen. Usually it happens like at least once a year,
Yeah.
but I feel like this year is gonna be a little bit different. I think it's gonna be a lot more upsets. I don't know why I feel that, but I just do.
Hold on, shit. I'm gonna just open up the door for bro and kind of walk out and kind of just let him know that, we almost done here.
Yeah. Sounds good. Alright. Hey guys, in about 5 minutes or so, we're gonna be ending the stream here soon. My bad. I apologize. I wanted to go a little bit longer, but I know my phone is going to die here soon. I forgot a battery pack, so I don't have the battery pack to charge my phone and continue streaming. But staying here a little bit longer. Thank you guys so much for tapping in today, following. We're gonna be doing more. Please stay in tune. We're gonna be doing more streams here in a little bit.
Hey, if you need a cut, man, come to Crown Clips, bro.
Right. If you know where you're at in Altoona, or the 814, PA, wherever you are, New Jersey, get in touch with my boy Trenton. One way you can do that, okay? Please pay attention to this because it's really important. Is download Booksy on the Play Store or the App Store, right? Boom, hit that QR code and you got it, yo. All right. So if you're ever in the area, need a cut, maybe you're going on a date, maybe you got a wedding, got an event you want to go to. Hit my boy Trent up. He's gonna make you right. As you can tell today, my man has got me right for this evening, for whatever I'm about to get into. I don't know yet. Got me right like it always does. I love Trenton.
I appreciate that, bro.
Of course.
You're definitely gonna be back though, because this little taper fade is not gonna last with your hair. Which is, it's all right, if you gotta come back in, bro. Like, I'll freshen you up. You already know what the vibe is. We'll actually give you the normal fade that I gave you, bro.
Yeah.
It would be funny. You're gonna be like, yo, bro, that already grew in, bro. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's all right. It's cool. It's all good.
Right. So one thing that's been really cool is is when you do a stream, like one thing I've noticed too is really cool about doing it is like you grow every time. Like you grow viewers, you grow content, you grow like people just acting into your stream, and it's really cool because like some of these people, like I said before, like the dude in Brazil, like I don't know him, but I talk to him every day now because he joined. He just joined, and it's like lifelong friends that you get to meet too. Who knows? I might have my future wedding in Brazil. Like that'd be lit.
Hey man, you never know.
Right. It's crazy what like the ability can do. It's so crazy.
Grab it here. Let you see what's going on here. You already know.
Yeah.
It's over here. You know, sometimes I'll be setting it down wherever. Especially if I'm on the go, if I'm doing something.
Hey. Sometimes I don't even want to look at the mirror because I already know you do it right.
Okay.
You just got I just got confidence in you, bro.
I appreciate that. It's crazy something I noticed about your head. Like, nah, I ain't about to disrespect you, bro. Hold up. I'm not about to disrespect
No, I just
you.
started laughing because the way you said it, that was funny.
You know, everybody got light sides sometimes. Like, I don't know if you've ever noticed, like, somebody's beard's like a little bit later here, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta finesse certain things and, you know, where you're like, oh, all right, I gotta do this. Like, you definitely have that, like.
I seen a white hair in my head the other day.
Oh, man, that's wisdom right there.
Right. And in my beard, I was
Growing
scared
through.
for a second. I was like, hey, yo.
It's growing through, bro. Like,
Had to grab a Sharpie and black it out the beard.
no way. That's diabolical.
Give room.
Where they want a room tour?
They said a room tour?
Yeah.
What y'all think, man?
Hey, Chad, what you guys think, yo?
It's not over yet. I still got more stuff to put in here, so. Any good comments? What they think about the cut, man?
What do you guys think about the cut, guys?
Money said, good job.
Who said that?
Money.
Said good job. Okay, Money, where you from, bro? I don't know if you heard me, but Money, where you from, man? Hey. Felt like the man when I walked in.
Hey, that's really how you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Whew. What they saying?
Nice. I'm looking for the camera.
Yeah.
One thing before we finish up, I'm gonna have you look down, really. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go over this a little bit. Let's see. You know, because when you got waves sometimes, you got like little stuff that like hangs over the cut.
Yeah.
And then you got a cowlick right here.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one.
Okay.
It's like, no, I'm fucking with you.
We won't talk about it, but
I know, I got that Vegeta, if you ever watch Dragon Ball Z. My Vegeta is crazy, bro.
we get it straight though every time.
We do.
And it's funny because realistically, that's just your hairline, bro. It just is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Realistically, as men, bro, like nobody has a perfect hairline. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah.
And if you got a straight across hairline like that, like realistically, you know, barbering sometimes an optical illusion. You know, sometimes you gotta curve the line so that it does look straight. Like, no line's never super straight, bro. Your forehead's, you know, your forehead is round.
Right, I got that pain man forehead, so it's
Yo, if you try to make a line straight, bro, like it's gonna look like, so you gotta really curve the line, bro. Like, that's one thing about barbering, you know, like it's an optical illusion sometimes. What we're doing. It looks straight though. Everything looks straight.
Yeah, look. How's it look, chat? How's it look?
The taper fade looks right.
Taper good, real good. Real good.
Like I said, we're gonna take that off. Throw this down. I got something for you on your beard, bro.
All right, bet.
And for your hair.
Yeah, that's a good thing about coming to a barber who knows what your hair style is, your hair, what it needs, if it needs powder, if it needs gel, whatever it is. Like, they know what they're doing, and you know it helps when you keep coming to the same person all the time, because they can actually figure out how to work your beard, like what Trent's doing right now, and then like how he was talking about cutting my hair. You know, if I would have went to somebody else, they would have cut my hair completely different. So to keep having that consistency on getting your hair cut matters. How it grows matters. It's actually, no homo, this actually feels good. Pause, but for real, that actually did feel good.
We'll let that one slide, bro.
Right.
Since you got some wave action up there, bro, you know.
See, the crazy thing is about my hair, like I brush it probably like once or twice a week and it'd be good.
Well, you got them natural curls, bro, and
Yeah.
if, you know, if we're cutting it down, I'm going with the grain. You're gonna make those waves no matter what, because I'm taking the clipper and going through it, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm even gonna further go back over your hairline, just because now
Yeah, I can
we done
see,
pushed
yeah,
we done pushed some of it and forward.
Yeah. Yo, Florida might lose this game, bro. What? Oh, it's the first period.
Yeah. There's still some time.
Yeah, I was about to say. That's crazy. Now, actually, one of my favorite streams I've ever done so far. I was actually watching the NBA Finals game.
I think you told me about that.
Yeah, and like it was like definitely my favorite. Like I felt like a commentator on that drum. Like I don't even know. It just was crazy, insane. Just there were so many people in it. Like if you're watching someone on YouTube and like you can constantly like see the chat just blowing up. That's like how that stream was going.
Yeah.
So eventually I want to get back to that, where you know I can't just sit there and read one person's chat, but I can just sit there and read tons of people's things going down. But that's like where I really want to get into the streaming. But besides like the viewers and stuff, that's not really what I want to do. Really, I just want, if it takes one person to come on the stream and they really felt like their life was changed because of it, that's what all that matters at the end of the day.
A lot of this Cali bothering me.
It bothers me too.
Because I want everything to be straight, and sometimes it just takes a couple times to go over it.
Hey, cameraman, what's the chat saying?
Alright, we go.
None? Alright, guys.
Your viewers be talking.
Okay.
Like 3, 8, 10.
Alright, that's not bad. Alright, guys. We're going to be ending the stream right now. So thank you guys so much for tapping in. Hopefully sometime next week I'll be doing another one. Maybe a couple days. I don't know yet. So just keep watching my socials. Keep watching stuff like that. Always hit up on the Twitch notification too. That's how you know I'm going to go live. So you get a notification sent to your phone. Just like another notification, like if someone texts you or calls you, that's a notification. Same thing with Twitch. But thank you guys so much, guys, for tuning in. Peace out. Did you end it?